What's up, guys? It's Jay, and you're probably like, Jay, why are we on the main screen? And if you can hear a TV, I'm sorry. My mom just randomly decided she was actually going to sit in the living room today when usually she just watches TV in her room. I don't. Okay. So I broke my gaming headset. I don't know if I put that in an LP or anything that I broke that, if I said it, but I did well, I didn't. It was cracked on both sides, and one was like, when your tooth is loose and it's like hanging off a little thread. Well, that's how it is right now. So until I can get some duct tape to fix it, I cannot record Far Cry 4. And some people are probably like, I don't care, but some people actually watch it, so I'm just letting you guys know. So I needed something to fill in that gap, and I was like, well, what can I do to fill in the gap of missing 2 days of missing videos? Now I'm going to actually rearrange my schedule, and so you might see videos come up a little differently now, but it's gonna work out. So the Sims 4, my LP will never change. It's always Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to do the homeless challenge. I know. There's probably people doing it already, but listen to me. I switched it up a little bit, and I'm gonna do some new things in there because I redid the rules, and I redid the goal, and they're not exactly like the 2 homeless challenges I found on Mod The Sims. I took stuff from them and I switched it up a little bit, and those are at the end. There's points. I'm not doing that because I'm not gonna sit here and write down points and stuff like that. I'm just not gonna do it. This challenge is just basically gonna be for one goal and then going along the way, and we'll see where the hell we go. The goal is to have 100,000 simoleons, but there's so many rules and stuff that I took from those, and I'm probably gonna add on while I go. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll show you the sim I already made so you guys can see who we will be having as the founder. So this is Lilith Borgia. Let me explain her name. Lilith is actually my aunt's name. It's my dad's sister's name, and she happens to be one out of like 5 of my aunts that is my favorite. I have 2 who are my favorites. So I named her that because I was on Facebook when I was trying to figure out a name because I was bored and I couldn't figure out a name. So I was like, you know what, let me leave the game alone for a second. But then I saw my aunt and I was like, yo, I've always loved her name. She goes by a different name, but I'm not gonna use her. That's her name, but she has a nickname, and I'm not gonna use that for her. So we'll probably call her like Lily or something. And Borgia, if you watch my LP, you know I have Cesare and Lucrezia, and they are the Borgias from one of my favorite shows now, the Borgias. So that is where her name came from. If you guys want to see her, that's her. What happened was the first sim pop up was Amber, and I was like, okay, I can't build off of this. So, well, at least I didn't have the patience to at that point. So I randomized, and then there was a girl. She wasn't like wow, but she was okay, and I was like, I can build off this like a sculptor to be the sim I want. And so this is what we got. She don't have no makeup on. I mean, it looks like she has makeup on because I gave her this stuff that makes her nose rosy, but to me that's not makeup. And then I put lipstick on her, but only so her lips look more real and not like weird. And then she has like the overlay for her lips. That's all I really did. She has no makeup because she is homeless. It looks like she has makeup, but she doesn't. So yeah, so she's homeless, so this is all she has. Every single outfit is this, except sleep and swimwear. She doesn't have her sandals on. And her hair is from Outdoor Retreat. So are her pants. This is not Outdoor Retreat LP. I don't want people to think that because it's not. The only good thing about Outdoor Retreat is it gives me a lot of portable things, which you cannot have anything that isn't portable. So this is good. Her aspiration is Outdoor Enthusiast, and then you get that. She loves outdoors, she's creative, and she's gloomy. I wanted to give her a negative to go along with everything else, and being sad all the time is pretty bad, but can you blame her? Because she's poor, she's homeless. And creative, just because, and love the outdoors is because basically she's going to be living outside. So, and then I was thinking that if I ever want her to have more traits, because I do have a mod where I can add in more traits and blah, 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 there's a cheat for it, that I would have to buy it. Not the traits you get from the reward store, like real traits, these traits. If I ever wanted her to have different ones, I'll buy them. I have to put that in the rules, but I'll probably remember that. And then if I ever want her to get a new outfit, I have to pay for it. And if I ever want her to change her hair, I'll pay for it. Makeup, pay for it. Earrings, everything will have to be paid for. So eventually she'll be able to move on up, but not until she can make some money. So that is our sim. I started off with a female this time because usually I'm always doing male. I was a little weary about doing it because I can never really put myself in the shoes of a female sim because I'm a man, so it's harder for me. And just like somebody asked me why I don't have any gay sims, or I don't start off with a gay sim or anything like that, it's because it's harder for me to put myself in the shoes of a woman or a gay male sim or a lesbian female sim, female either way, because I'm not gay and I'm not a female, so it's hard for me to put myself in those shoes. Not that I have anything against being gay or anything like that, but I actually have a current household where one of my sims is actually gay, so it's not, I had to experiment with things first before I knew if I could actually get into the shoes of them and, you know, get a connection with them, because that's what I love, getting connections with my sims. It's easier when I'm starting off as a male sim and they get married. I can get a connection to their wife because I had to work up. My sim got to know her and I got to know her as well, you know what I mean? So this is a whole new sim and I have to get, you know, used to her, all the little quirks and things like that. And it's just going to be a little weird for me to start off with a girl, but it's okay. And don't worry, for the person who asked about gay sims, there'll be some gay people in my LP, don't worry. I already had that plan. Don't be busting out my cover and shit. So we're going to start, and I'm going to go pick her lot. If you see my mouse move over, I'm on my other monitor. So starting up, we can have one sim, male or female. Obviously, we have a female. Any aspiration or trait, you see what we have. Buy any vacant lot, and then we have to reduce our funds to 500 simoleons. Remember, our goal was to get to 100,000. So, we cannot, I'm just going to tell you guys these now. I cannot buy the Hardly Hungry or the Steel Bladder from the reward store, and I cannot build an all-in-one community lot, which has, like, everything she could possibly need. The rest of the rules will go along, but I'm going to get her into her lot. Okay, so I decided to let her live in, like, the medium wealth area, not, like, the place where there's, like, little trailer house looking things, or in the rich area. I figured the rich people might snitch on her, and the medium wealth people, maybe they'll have some compassion. I know the lower wealth people, you know, over by the trailer looking houses, they're probably not low wealth. That's just how the house looks. Definitely wouldn't say anything, but I wanted to take a chance. I've never lived in this neighborhood, to be honest, so I've lived in the poor neighborhood. I've never lived in the wealthy area either. Gabe in my LP lives there, but I've never actually had a sim who lives there. So I thought we would start here. It's a big lot. Eventually she can build up to something. So we cannot have a job. She who was playing with my foot? Oh, my dog's playing with his bear. Okay. We can earn simoleons by fishing, gardening, painting, collecting stuff, obviously. And we can only start building our house, just a wall. We can't build a wall or nothing until we have 20,000 simoleons. And then, once we have that, we have to subtract 5,000 simoleons to become the legal owner of the land. Now, some of these rules are already a part of the homeless challenge rules, and some of them I tweaked a lot. We have to start off with 500. And we cannot have any permanent objects, and I switched this up. We cannot have any permanent objects until we have 25,000 simoleons, which I did that because it's perfect for outdoor retreat. There's a lot of portable things. So we can only have one flower box until we reach 15,000 simoleons. So we cannot grow more than 4 plants. If you get an apple tree, for instance, you cannot put that. You can put it on the ground, but that counts as 1 out of 4. So you guys are gonna see this stuff. What is it? Planter box? I can't spell. Why am I? Okay, thank you. It's like a crab tree planter box. Oh, that's a planter box. Garden. Here we go. Planter box. I can never find them. This is like 200, but we're gonna get it. And let's get the lighter colored one, and we'll just put it over here for now. Okay, and I have my rules all over the place, sorry. You may only start to paint once you have 2,500. So there's no point in us buying an easel, because that'd be way too easy. It's to get an easel and start painting right away. Way too freaking easy. Let's see. We can't have no toilet or sinks until house is finished. We have to use a community lot. We can use the portable shower from outdoor retreat. We cannot have no computer, no TVs, no electronics, period, until we have completed 100% of our aspirations. So we have to complete this 100%. Okay. And we can get... in order for us to have the computer and the TV, we have to have a room and a desk for them to go in. No kitchen appliance until we have completed 75% of our aspirations. So we really can't have a fridge. So I know in the rules it was like you can have a fridge, we can't have a fridge. And then we must have a kitchen built. So I can complete 75% of her aspiration, which, if you guys don't realize what I mean, is this would be 25% if we complete this. This is 50, and then completing the third one is 75%. That's what I mean. So we have to have a kitchen. So I can complete the aspiration, but I have to have a kitchen. We cannot use our smartphone until we have completed 50% of our aspiration, and then we have to pay 500 simoleons. You'll say, you know, to buy the phone, because phones are expensive. So we have to complete 2 of the tiers of aspirations to be able to use this. So if you want to travel, you got to zoom out and click travel or hit M for the map. We can't grill on our lot, so you can't have a grill. You can go to a community lot. For our inventory, we get 20 slots, so we can have 20 items basically. Teens can have 15 and children can have 10. That includes their homework. We can visit a resident when we are friends with them. So they have to pass by here. We got to meet them somewhere else, and we have to be friends. We can't go to their house if they're still acquaintances. And we can only visit for 5 hours at a time, which is a lot, but isn't at the same time. No sleeping in their beds. We can only use a bed to woohoo. And we may not use their kitchen to cook. You can eat if they cook a meal. You can use benches to nap. Before we leave our lot, we must put all of our portable objects in our inventory. So we have to think about that. The only thing we can keep here is a planter box, because they're not really going to know if this is like our planter box or just a normal town planter box. They wouldn't know. So you have to keep that in mind when you got stuff in your inventory, that you can only have 20 objects. We can move people in with us or woohoo with whoever we please. We can only move in one person, and if someone moves in, they cannot have a job. And you can control them. Some of the challenges say you don't control them, but I cannot have another sim living around and not control them. You may have children. It'll be hard, but you can have them. Actually, it would add more of a challenge. So you can adopt them if you please, but you have to go to the computer at the library to do so. If you leave the lot, the other sim must go as well. So that's the thing. If I find a husband or a wife, who knows, they have to come with us wherever we go. We cannot have no parties, and we can go on dates. We just can't spend no money. So if she goes to the bar, she can't spend no money. Nuns. No money. So that's pretty much it. We only have 300 simoleons left. I think our best bet, because we can't use the phone, is to come over here and try to see what the hell ever we can see. Let's see, that's 5, 10. Okay, this LP, this part actually might be about 30 minutes because I had to, explain everything to you guys and stuff. We want to start out and look for things. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but we want to try. If she gets on her phone, I'll just exit out. It doesn't mean she like messed up or anything. You know how the Sims are. If they're not told to do anything, that's exactly what we'll do. I picked a really good spot though. I didn't even see this when I picked. See, I know she was gonna do that because there's a grill here, so she doesn't really have to walk far to eat. This is somebody's house, so there's no. So far, there is no plants or anything to pick. I know we just moved in, so they're probably not grown yet. There is fishing over here, so that is good. We can go fishing. Actually, there's fishing right here as well. That is great. So what we'll have her do is purchase some seeds, because technically she's not using her phone. So I think we should start off with let's see, let's do one of each. 140. Yeah, let's do that. So in her inventory, why did I right click? Okay, we got mushrooms, carrots, and spinach. Grapes, plantains, and apple. Yeah, apple. We got chrysanthemums and daisies. Oh, go ahead and talk to her while we doing this. Oh, she's gonna wait. And we got some parsley and some basil. So if we made friends with somebody, why are you being mean to Nancy? If we meet somebody and we go to their house, you can use their bathroom and stuff. You just can't use. No, leave your phone alone. There's a mod for that, I believe. I'm gonna have to look at that. I don't know why I bought, well, I do technically. I think we're gonna start off by planting these flowers here. Plant. So yeah, people who are getting irritated with me planting all the time in my LP, this probably ain't gonna be for you because she has to plant to earn money. We're gonna have to do a lot of outdoor shit, basically. So we only have 160 simoleons left. We're gonna let her do parsley and plantain trees take a while to. You know what? We're gonna let her do those. Actually, don't do that one. Don't do that one. Don't do that one. Don't do that one. Oh, she didn't listen to me. I didn't want her to do that one. Do the grapes. No, don't eat the grapes. Plant the grapes. And I'm actually going to do this because I did not mean to do that. So we have flowers. We have a fruit. We need a vegetable. Spinach. Let's do spinach. Hi, Don. Wait, what is this? Grape. Okay, we'll do a herb now. Let's do parsley. I like parsley, so let's do that. And the rest of the stuff she can eat, which is good. And yeah, so there's the 4 things we can plant. Hi, Don. What can you do in the? Oh, just that. I forgot. Do that. Harvest 10 unidentified plants. Catch 5 fish in Granite Falls. Okay. Well, we can. She can travel. She can go to Granite Falls. I mean, she's homeless, so she's / hobo, so she can travel. Hobos travel. Dawn is focused. Brighten day. Get to know. What does she need anything? Not yet. Something's growing here. What's growing here? Snapdragon. See, and if stuff grows, we can keep it here. So we'll be able to get these and sell these. And Snapdragon, roses, and more Snapdragon. Cool. We'll be able to get those. You can go on and dig that up. Now, one thing I want to see, we can't afford any beds right now. So eventually, we can't really afford anything at this point. Who is texting me? Oh, that's my friend. So she might be taking naps on a bench to get her sleep going, but that's okay. And we're not talking on the phone. You are not allowed to do that. I mean, I'm hoping this LP can get real fun. It can kick off eventually and be real fun. She can have a boyfriend. There's no asking for money though. We won't be asking for a loan because we can't pay it back. Get to know. She's met 3 people so far, which is good. Heartfelt compliment and discuss interests and then goodbye. What did she find in here? A fossil. Extract that fossil. Have her water her plants because I forgot to have her do that. This should be interesting. One pre simhead. What the fuck is a pre? You see that? We're allowed to sell them. It's what we're allowed to do. It's gonna help us make our money, but do we have enough for a bed yet? You guys are gonna see me going in and out of here a lot probably, but whatever. Okay. It's uncomfortable. She can afford this one, but if we're really trying to get the money right, it's not that much more though. And this one isn't uncomfortable. There's more stress relief for this one. But when they got the same amount of energy, this one's just uncomfortable. Man. We'll go with this one, because they can be packed up. Let's go with yellow. Yeah. There we go. There's her bed. We got 85 simoleons. Are you hungry? No, she has to use the bathroom though. Get off her bed. Ask to leave. Get off my lot. Get off my land. Buy a toilet. Well, you can't really buy a toilet. Harvest. Not yet. Come over here. What's over here? Snapdragon, right? Harvest. Unidentified plants. I just did. Locate an unidentified plant. Click harvest. Are these all only for Granite Falls? Beetles over a campfire. That's great. That's disgusting. Well, what are the unidentified plants exactly? Gardening. That's what we're doing right now. Oh. There's some new fossils? Oh yeah, no, we discovered one. I forgot they changed this up a bit. So we have to find these. Oh. Okay. Well, we have to go to Granite Falls for that. So we're going to have to save up our money. So she's not going to be able... okay, hi. To do anything like... Nope. Get off your phone. Nope. You're not allowed to do that. So it's going to be hard to stop her from doing things. Here's a rock. What is this? Strawberry. What is this? Snapdragon? You better harvest that, girl. So yeah, eventually when she saves up money, we will have to take some type of trip, because she's going to have to go and find those plants to get her aspiration completed. What is this? Frankenbeans? That must be new. I love when they add new recipes. Where is she at? Okay. So. Okay. What's up, Pancake Bob? A $10. Actually, I think we might keep frogs. That costs $20 to send. Yeah. We'll just sell it. And we'll sell the Snapdragon. Who are you gonna talk to? Otis? Okay. You can talk to Otis if you want. Oh, I don't think she likes him. Why do they always just randomly turn on stuff? Like, always turning on the stove. Can you not? No. Throw that away and clean up, because this is basically about to be your home. Wow. You're a pig. Oh, she farted. Okay, open this up. How much is this one worth? 25 simoleons. Why do I always see her? Ugh. Can I take these? No, I can't take them. That sucks. I was gonna steal them. I was about to be a little thief and just yank them. Alright. Oh, there's another plant over here. A rose bush. So I'm guessing we got a lot of roses and Snapdragon around us, that's cool. We need to catch some of it. What the flying fluck is that? Oh, it's one of those things. Okay. Don't mind me. I don't know what I just said either. Go fishing. Let's get your fishing skill going. So yeah, we are gonna have frogs. Hopefully she can find more rare frogs. And we'll sell. We'll only keep 2. I do have a mod that lets me do unlimited breeding, but I really won't abuse that. I'll probably actually take that out eventually. Look at her little area. She technically didn't really leave her lot. By leaving the lot, I mean like going to a different area, like a whole different loading screen wise. Alright guys, I think I'm going to end this part here because it got extra long and I'm really sorry about that. But it's the beginning, so we got to get used to things. I will see you guys in the next part. Laters.